Hi guys. I know I haven't been on here in a while talking. I've been posting, but I haven't been talking. So today, well tonight, this is gonna be a few rants. Um, I've got a lot of interesting topics, so I'm eager to address them. The first one though is gonna be mine. Um, One thing that's really bothering me is people who only hit you up for convenience or for they know that you can help them. Except for they know. Oh my god, that's bad. Because they know that you can help them. You know, they hit you up when they need something, or which is really annoying because like I'm human too. Like I would like for somebody to hit me up like, oh, just how's your day going? Did you eat today? Little things like that. Not only hit me up when you need something, like that's mad whack. Like it gets to the point where I know when I see certain names, they're just gonna ask for something, and it's annoying because I know that they're gonna do it, and they and they try to start a conversation first. Like, I already know what you're hitting me up for, so I be sounding like being like, okay, what is it? Get to the point, because everything you're doing is making you look stupid. But I already know. I already know. So just stop. Like, just ask me how my day is because you want to know how my day is. Like, please. Try to make conversation for nothing. Annoying. Like, I already know. I be knowing. Anyways, so let's see. The second one is from Facebook, and it says, "How do you feel about lesbian couples, lipstick lesbians with each other, stud and fem couples, and stud with other stud couples?" Okay, let me just address the stud one first because y'all lesbians really annoy me with this because it's really I don't get it because you can accept gay guys like, oh my god, I love gay guys, I love gay best friends, and it's two men and y'all love them. My favorite gay couple, and y'all look at stuff and stuff like ew, which is not understandable. It's two aggressive people in a relationship. That's what gay is, most likely. I mean, there's some feminine and some gay, two feminine gays, two gays. It depends. But either way, it's still the most masculine with each other, which I don't see a problem with. Like, love who you want to love. Like, y'all so judgmental and stereotypical. Like, it's really annoying. Like, worry about yourself. Like, why are you getting so upset? What are them being together have to do with you? Like, how is that hurting your life? Are you gonna die? No, you're not gonna die. Just leave them alone. If you don't like it, don't comment. Don't say nothing. Just keep it to yourself. Because there's some people who probably look at you with a film like, ew, why is she with a film? Exactly. So just leave it alone. Films together is hot. That's all I have to say about that. And study film is study film. It's regular. So just to address that. I don't have a problem with any of it. Love who you want to love. You only get us once. If anybody else got something to say, then just ask them. Try not to curse, Try. Okay. Now we're going to move on to Instagram. Instagram. One says, okay, this says broken promises. Now, my thing is, don't make a promise if you know you can't keep it. Even if it's a slight chance you can't keep that promise, don't make it. Because promises are a big deal to some people. Well, to most people. Like, to me, it's a big deal. That means if you promise me something, that means that it's for sure going to happen. Like, there's no doubt. Like, when that day comes, it's happening, type of thing. So if you know for sure you might not be able to do it, like, just don't promise. Like, because broken promises sometimes are hard to forgive, depending on what you're promising. My whole thing is if you can make it, if you can make it. Not. Don't promise me what you're not sure you're gonna promise. Even if we're in a relationship and you promise never to hurt me, but like I don't hear people say that, to be honest, because you never know how the relationship is gonna go. And when people usually say I promise never gonna hurt you, that usually refers to cheating. Just because you don't cheat doesn't mean I still can't be hurt. So I don't like promises. That's just me. That's how I feel about promises. Basically, like I said, if you can't keep it, then don't make it. If you're not sure, don't make it. Because the other person already has their hopes high. And in the back of your mind, like, you like, oh my God, like, I really might not be able to do this. Like, it's just spare somebody else's feelings. That's it. Now, okay, we have celibacy here. Um, to each his own, you know, I'm practicing celibacy by accident right now. I'm sorry. Alright. Now, but I'm just the type of person where it's like I'm not just gonna be intimate with somebody just because I can. Like I like to be at a certain level with somebody, a certain connection with somebody. And the main thing is I don't like sharing. So if I know that the person that I'm being intimate with is most likely being intimate with other people at the same time, it's not gonna work. I'm sorry. Call me selfish, call me whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I don't like sharing. I'm sorry. It's nasty. It's gross. Like, ew. And they're lesbian, so it's like you put your mouth there and then you put your mouth. No. Sorry. Not happening. So, to those who practice celibacy, more power to you. I feel you on that. But it's everybody's choice, and if you're with somebody who's practicing celibacy, if you know that's something that you can't deal with, then don't be with that person. Like, because they're trying to do something for them. Like that's like an inner thing. Being practicing celibacy. That's for them to get to know you, for you to get to know them. You know what I'm saying? If you know you just want to have sex, then don't be with that person. Because you're going to try to do mind tricks and try to pressure them and do something that they don't want to do because you know that they really like you. And, like, it's messed up. It's very rude, if you ask me. So if you know that you're not on that and that's not what you're about, then don't be with them. Like, I respect your decision, and I don't want to put pressure on you or anything, so I'm just gonna walk away. Fine. If they choose to change their mind because they don't want you walking away, but don't say it because you know they might give in. Say it because you truly mean it and you truly want them to stick to what they believe in, and you feel like you are just not that. I respect that. So those people who are practicing celibacy or with people who are practicing celibacy, good job. A lot of people need to be like y'all. Now, we have lack of unity amongst black, which is very true. We do have a lack of unity. Like, we only come together for what's going on right now. We should have been coming together. Like, we only come together when it's fights involved with black killings or cops involved with black killings, which is sad because it's like, okay, there's a black man who shoots another black man. Oh, what they say? Oh, should have been outside. Oh, there's a lot of gangs around here. Oh, rest in peace, that's messed up. Or it just leads to another black person getting killed because now they want to seek revenge. There's no big peace marching. There's nothing for that. But all the white people killing people and all the cops killing people. Everybody wants to come together. Everybody wants to protest. Everybody wants to riot. And another thing, don't riot. Like, why y'all rioting? Like, it's annoying me. Like, when Mike Brown's trial, like, yeah, that was completely, what's the Mike Brown? Yeah, that was completely and utterly ridiculous. Like, what they did had absolutely nothing to do with that boy's death. Robbing stores and stealing TVs and stealing hair and doing all this stuff was not going to bring that boy back. Then that not cause any peace. It caused more harm because cops had to go out there and regulate and get crazy. And y'all just destroyed y'all whole neighborhood. Like, y'all destroyed y'all stores, stuff that people work so hard for, black people work so hard for. Y'all destroyed it in less than an hour, which is completely ridiculous. Peaceful protest, even though people say peaceful protest doesn't work, to me, in all honesty, if you want to make change, you gotta do it within yourself. That's number one. You can't allow anybody else to make change. And if you are gonna get a group of people to protest and do it, that's fine. Make sure you're heard. I'm not saying don't be heard, but at the same time, don't be stupid and don't let what you're doing cause more death and cause more police brutality. Like y'all just setting yourself up. So please, it's not safe. And y'all need to be sticking together. Like lift each other up. Like instead of telling somebody, oh, let's go sell on the corner. How about let's go to a job interview together? Let's go to school together. Let's go register for classes together. Like it's not that hard. It's all about your mind frame. Everybody wants to be so street and so hood. Like that's gonna get you nowhere. Nowadays, you need education to do a lot because these people are trying to get us out of here. And if you don't got the mind to stay and know your rights and all this other stuff, you just gonna fall into the system. So all that stuff, just better yourself. And if you better yourself, encourage other people to do better. Especially as black people, like they want to see us fail, and we're so much smarter than that. We're so much better than that, and we're showing them that we're not. We're basically proving them right because y'all don't know how to act. Like get it together, please. Like for your sake, for our sake, for your children's sake, please. Y'all worried about the wrong things. Like I'm looking on Facebook and it's like half is political and half is twerking and half is the don't judge me challenge and all that. It's like please already, please. It's pissing me off. Like I'm not saying you have to consume yourself and what's going on, but be aware. Like when somebody approaches you with something, at least have an answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, how do you feel on the crime that's going on today? I don't know. How you don't know? Like, come on. But then y'all the first ones. Oh my gosh, they're they're killing us. Like, please. You don't even know what's going on. Like, you've been being distracted and you're, man. Look, let me get to another topic. This is y'all gonna get me tight on here. But yeah, we gotta do better as a people, basically, because the how we looking right now is not good. We're not looking good at all. Like this Sandra Bland went past in 2.5 seconds, get everybody on Meek Mill and Drake. Like, good job. At the end of the day, they're still rich. Either way, people not won or lost, they still making money. Yes, they still rich, and y'all still staying here. Like, please, let it go. Now, anyways, my next topic is let's see. My next topic is cheaters. Funny, everybody says cheaters, but listen, I can't be with a cheater. That's just me. If you could forgive and forget, more power to you. If you really love them, make it work. I'm never gonna say never because I never put myself in a situation where I was with somebody who cheated on me and I really, really, really love them. You know, like I haven't done that, been in that deep love yet. But me personally, I can't deal with a cheater because I know for a fact I'm never gonna trust you again, like ever. Like you could be doing everything in your power, you could never cheat on me again ever, and I won't believe anything you're saying. Like if you, oh, I'm going out with the boys, I'll be like, oh, okay, cheating. Like I can't do it. So more power, like I said, more power to the people that forgive and forget, because it can't be me. It cannot be me, because I can't do it. Like like really, how do you really expect me to trust you again? Like all the stuff that you did, the lying, the sneaking around, hiding, locking phones, like please, and you expect me to be okay with you talking about something you going out for a couple hours and you'll be back? No, I lose sleep because I'm constantly worried. Like I can't do it. That's just me. And for people, if you know you a cheater, if you know you like to have more than one female or more than one male, don't be in a relationship with nobody. Just chill. Do you. Have sex, whatever you want to do. Don't put somebody else's heart at risk because you're not ready to settle down and you want to play games. Like, if that's not what you want, don't do it. Even if you have somebody that really likes you, let them know, like, I'm not ready. That's it. They can't get mad at you. They can't get mad at you for honesty. If they do, then they don't deserve your honesty. That's how I see it. But be honest and be real with yourself. Like I said, if you know you're not about that, don't do it. If you want to have fun, have fun. If you want to chill, chill. Don't put nobody else's feelings and nobody's heart at risk. That's what I'm saying. Now, next topic is okay. Let's see. Oh, romance, but that was a topic. That was a like. All right, next topic is romance. Me, I'm a very romantic person. I'm girly, like girly, girly, romantic. Like I'm the type to leave flowers and drop in your job with food and send you stuff just because, or you come home and there's food and there's flowers and a tub and massages. That's just me. I'm a hopeless romantic. Little things are romantic to me. I don't like big outstanding things. Like I like things that come from the heart. I like things that come to show you thought, that you made an effort, put some thought into it. Like I like cards, but I like blank cards with you writing in them. You know what I'm saying? I like random things like, I had a long day, so you just surprise me, pick me up. But like, oh, you're not going straight home. I'm gonna go get food. Mind you, and with me, food is 100. As soon as you mention food, like you're like A plus 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 in my book. Like I love food, but that and like walk outside and picnics, random, I like random, spontaneous fun, and it shows that you care, and it shows you put some thought, and you listen to me. Like, okay, well, I know she likes this, so let me lean her more towards this. You know what I'm saying? Something that takes thought and effort. That's romantic to me. It don't have to be taking you to the most expensive restaurant in Manhattan, and cause it's like, what if you go all out and then the food don't even taste good? Then you just waste money, cause I ain't gonna eat it all. That's just me. I'm sorry. So yeah, romance. If you're not a romantic person too, let it be known, because a lot of females want that romance. A lot of females, because you know what that is too. Also, that's also like a reassurance and to show that you care and that you listen to them. Like they want to see that. That makes them feel good. And if you know you're not a romantic person, you gotta let that be known. I'm a romantic person. I don't know if I could be with somebody who's not at least just a little bit romantic, like a little, like a tad bit, like nothing. Like how can you not want to be romantic? How can you not want to do something to make your significant other smile or feel good or have a good day? Like, I don't get it. That's just me. So, treat them right, they'll treat you right. Plain and simple. That's just how it goes. Yeah, let's see. Another topic is mm, society's brainwashing. Okay, I kind of addressed this already, but society's brainwashing is crazy. Like, it's really, really crazy. Like, these stories are just stories, and celebrities and stuff just popping up out of nowhere and leaving and popping back and then leaving, and all of a sudden these viruses are coming, and like, it's just, please. It's happening so much now that it's starting to become noticeable. Like, they're starting to not even be able to hide the fact that they're trying to hide something. Like, it's crazy. Just like I said in the beginning, I'm not gonna get too much on it because I tapped into it already and I started getting upset. So I'm gonna just leave that alone. But just pay attention. Pay attention. Know what's going on. Be aware, and don't let anybody take you for granted. Know your shit. Sorry, person, but get it together, please. Okay. Now I have one here. How love changes. Um, I don't think love really changes, because if you really love somebody, you're not gonna stop loving them, no matter what. So what I can say is that things happen in relationships to make the love die down, and that's a possibility. Love can die down. You can get bored. The relationship can get very routine. There's no spice. There's no nothing. Like, And that can be a relationship turn off, and you don't even know. So it's not so much that you're falling out of love with someone. Maybe you're just bored. But that's not communication system. Because if you don't have communication, then everything that y'all have is gonna go downhill. Because you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know what her problem is. She's not gonna know what her problem is. It's just gonna be a whole bunch of chaos and breakup and not seeing eye to eye for apparently no reason. Because all you have to do is talk. Okay, I'm not gonna read no more because I'm just gonna rant right now because a lot of things are in me tight. Now, another thing that I don't like is with like nowadays this generation is so scared to freaking say how they feel and it pisses me off. Like I'm the type of person I'm gonna say how I feel. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's like because I'm a writer and I write everything. Like I can't have stuff on my brain. Like I can't. Like if I feel strong about you, I'm gonna tell you. We can talk about it. Whatever happens after that is gonna happen after that. But people are, people miss out on a whole lot of stuff because they're so scared to open their mouth. Like understand, people are scared of rejection and you know, like it's a scary feeling, especially if somebody that you really like or really care for. You don't want to get the answer that you don't want, basically. But just say how you feel, cause you never know. Like the person could be feeling the same way as you, and you would never know, cause you never opened your mouth, you never said anything. So just don't be scared, man. Stop being scared, like for real. Stop being scared to let people know how you feel because it's ridiculous. Like the only thing that can happen is they could feel the same way as you. That's it. Other than that, like I don't know, cause I'm guilty of it. Like I'm scared. I'm scared at first, but then it's like I said, you never know what could happen. I'm sorry, I'm actually Snapchatting, but I'm doing my YouTube channel right now. Sorry, guys. But yeah. I'm sorry. I'm like a horrible multitasker sometimes. But yeah, man. Just don't be scared to say how you feel, cause please. And if you're not arguing with somebody, don't be. Cause a lot of people go through this. Like, and it's funny because it's like you don't want to play the game sometimes, but you have to play the game. Like if I don't call you, if I don't call you, you don't text. If I don't text you, I have to do that sometimes because sometimes I feel like I do too much. Especially like when I really like you, you're gonna know, and I'm gonna let you see that I really like you. And sometimes I have to hold myself back because I feel like I'm doing the most. So yeah, I can't say that because yeah, I've done it too. But just don't be scared, man. Don't play the game. Nothing to say, say it. If you're mad at each other, say it. If you want to have argument, argue. Like people are so busy trying hard not to argue that they don't get anything off their chest. Like arguing is gonna happen. Disagreeing is gonna happen. Don't try to avoid it. If you got something to say, say it. If it's just a little argument, so be it. But they heard your part and you heard their part. And all you can do is move on from there. So just I don't know. But don't be stupid at the same time. Like understand when people are trying to play you and understand when people are using you. It's hard, especially when you're in love. It's really, really hard because you don't believe in it, you don't want to see it. Oh, they would never do that to me. But they're doing it. And when people are constantly telling you and telling you and telling you, and you still want to do whatever you want to do, after a while, look, clearly you like the feeling that you're getting out of this because people have been helping you, they've been showing you, you see the signs, and you just understand that people don't want to be alone and lonely, and it's hard. Like I said, it's not fun. I'm single. And single is all fun and games until it's not. But I'm not going to sit there and settle and put myself with anybody just so I can say that I had somebody, because that's not healthy. That's not a healthy relationship. And You're gonna try to force something to work that's not gonna work, and you're gonna end up by wondering why it never worked and why you're always getting hurt and why you can't be happy because you wasn't happy from the beginning. You were settling. You found somebody who took a little interest in you, and you ran with it. Not my problem. Sorry. And now we have and now we have this Sierra and Future thing going on, and I don't care. I support Sierra. So like because Future has like 100,000 kids, and he wasn't complaining when she was going to see his kids and watching his kids, and you stay and do whatever you want to do. And I'm pretty sure that she's not the type to tell him that he can't come see his child. So all the other stuff he's saying is whack. Like at least if there is another man, he is stepping up. You know what I'm saying? He's not treating your child like, oh, you not mine, and treating your child like crap. Because then you'll have a problem with that too. So either way, it's a problem, which is ridiculous. At least she's with somebody who's showing her son the right way and doing something positive and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you mad because he's not a rapper? If he was a rapper, would you feel better? Like, leave him alone. She's happy. Your son is good and taken care of. He's not running around looking dirty and dusty or being left alone while the baby's mother is running up after some man. Like, you don't have to worry about that. I support her. She's happy. Her son is happy. Her son does not want for nothing. And the guy around him is a positive influence. So, Future could just do something with himself and with his like 100,000 kids. So, that goes for everybody. You know, not just them. People get so mad when somebody's taking their place, but at the end of the day, if you was doing your job, you don't have to worry about nobody taking your place. Plain and simple. And if you're not on your job, she's gonna find somebody who is. It's gonna be unfortunate for you because at the end of the day, you're really not gonna have a say so in it. But if you want to ensure that your child is up to par the way you want it, make it happen. If you're not together, make it happen. Establish yourself in your child's life. It's not that hard. It's really not. It's just the will to do it or not. So let's see. Did I get any more? Just want to see if I got any more topics. No, nothing. Thanks for that awesome. Okay. I get most of them. Mm, yep, I read all of them. So I want to thank everybody who participated and wrote something and wrote a comment. I appreciate you guys. I missed everybody. I missed making my videos, but I'm so busy and so tired with work that I don't have the energy. But this, I felt like doing because there's a lot of stuff going on that I need to take it off my chest, and I've done that. So, and it's 11/11, so I'm gonna have to make a wish because that's my birthday. So I'm just gonna say happy birthday to me. But thank you guys for your topics again. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys next time.